What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Combat Sports Media YouTube channel. I'm your boy Seb, and today we're going to break down the upcoming Crawford versus Benavidez world title fight. Now, this fight is going to be taking place in Omaha, Nebraska. It will be for the WBO welterweight world title, and it's obviously going to be televised on ESPN, promoted by Bob Arum's Top Rank Promotions. Now, Terence Crawford is regarded by many as the world's top pound-for-pound fighter. And if he's not regarded as the top, he's regarded as one of the top. You know, in my opinion, this is just an opinion, the number one pound-for-pound guy is Lomachenko for me. I have Crawford at number 2, but if people were to have Crawford at number 1, I have no problem with that. That's a very common opinion amongst many fans. Crawford is a former lightweight champion, former unified and undisputed 140-pound world champion, and he recently moved up to 147 and beat Jeff Horn for the WBO welterweight world title recently in his last fight. This is his first defense. Now, up until now, regardless of what I think of Crawford's abilities and his skills and his boxing IQ, the weakest part about him is his resume. Now, I'm not saying it's a weak resume because it's not. It's a good resume. But when we talk about pound for pound number 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, 6, it's not a strong resume. Because you look at other people who have been ranked at number 1 pound for pound in the past, the other people that are currently in the talks of being number 1 pound for pound currently, such as Lomachenko and others, Canelo, this, that, and the other. You look at all these other guys, and most of their resumes stack up to Crawford's. If anything, they surpass it. Let's be real, they surpass it. Crawford has a good resume, but we're talking about pound for pound number 1. His best win, in my opinion, is against Victor Postol. Victor Postol is a very good fighter. His biggest win was over Lucas Matisse. He won the WBC world title, and he lost it to Crawford. Postol's a tall, rangy guy, very well schooled, a good world-class fighter. But that's his biggest win. Josh Taylor just recently beat Postol in a great fight. In his 16th fight or something. He had under 20 fights for sure. So basically, Josh Taylor's best win is the same as Crawford's best win. Now, I understand timing is everything. When Crawford fought Postol, he was the champion. When Josh Taylor fought Postol, he wasn't the champion, but he's still a very good fighter. Now, Crawford has been doing very well, obviously, thus far. He's been doing what he's supposed to do, beating everyone that's in front of him with no dispute. Most of the time in fantastic and exciting fashion. But now that he's fighting bigger people, we're going to start to find more and more about him and where his potential truly lies with the big guys, with the welterweights. I think in this fight, it's hard to tell because we know where Crawford's at. He's one of the best fighters in the world. But we don't know where Benavidez is at. Originally I was looking at this fight as a joke, as a mismatch, as a waste of time. And maybe it will be. But we don't know where Benavidez is at. This is a guy that lost to Mauricio Herrera but got the decision. And I believe afterwards, he ended up getting shot in the foot. And doctors said he couldn't walk he wasn't going to be able to walk for a year or two or whatever. And sure enough, you know, it's a great story. I commend him. It takes a strong person to come back from something like that and start fighting at a world-class level soon after. So, you know, credit to him for that. But we've only seen him back after that, you know, incident with his leg being shot, I believe 2 times, against lower opposition. And he did what he was supposed to do, but that doesn't tell me anything. At the end of the day, the last time I saw Jose at a world-class level or at a high level was against Mauricio Herrera, when Mauricio was already past his best, and Mauricio Herrera won that fight, you know, in my opinion. And if you don't agree with me, the fact is it was a very close fight and competitive fight, you know. So if judging just by that, like, I know fighters show up different every night sometimes, which, you know, obviously isn't good. That's what made Floyd great, is the same guy stepped into the ring every time, mentally focused at all times. But, you know, we don't know. I don't know how he's going to show up for this, because, like I said, since his return, I haven't seen Jose against good competition. But judging what I have to analyze, I have to go with Crawford big time. This fight, best case scenario, in my humble opinion, is going to just end up being much better and more competitive than we originally anticipated. But the end result is going to be exactly what we all think, I believe. It's going to be a win for Crawford, you know, a unanimous decision, or late round knockout, or it may be a very competitive fight that we weren't expecting, because we just don't know where Jose is at right now. I believe that's the best case scenario. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to see Jose perform better than he ever has, and give Crawford a hell of a fight, a competitive fight, so we could find out and learn some new things about Crawford being a welterweight that we already didn't know. That's what I'm hoping for, you know. So that's it for today. I would like to thank everybody that visits the Combat Sports Media YouTube channel to watch these videos. And like I said, I'm going to be more consistent and try to pump more videos out. Like I said, I love doing prediction videos. That's what I like doing. That's what all my articles are on, pretty much. It's just breaking down fights and not always predicting them, but analyzing them and shit like that. So that's what I intend to do on YouTube. And, you know, the schedule is stacked until the end of the year, so I have a lot of videos to do, a lot of juicy fights coming up. Once again, thank you, and I will see you guys soon.